Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So Battlefield 2042 Hazard Zone just dropped info today, and it has already killed Ghost Recon Frontline. Ghost Recon was not even able to get to the front line in order to fight head on with what Battlefield 2042 has just dropped. This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, put a fork in it. What's the point of people even going and playing Frontline other than the fact that it's free when you could play Battlefield 2042, this Hazard Zone? So let's check this out. Let's look at it real quick. Give you the 411, give you the scoop, let you see what you think about this. There's a worldwide event known as the Blackout. It's caused over 70% of satellites in orbit to malfunction and fall into the atmosphere. This is basically the setting of this game mode. USA and Russia have begun to use satellites equipped with capsules containing radiation hardened data drives to collect important intelligence. Basically, these things are falling into the world, into the game map. We have to retrieve it. The capsules are dropped down into these controlled territories for the occupying forces to secure. So we're getting intel in Frontline. This is how we're getting intel in the Hazard Zone. You and your squad must locate, gather, extract these drives before the storm overtakes the area in the high stakes one life experience. The storm in Battlefield 2042 looks a little different. Hopefully it won't be just a circular storm. It'll be these epic catastrophe areas where they're getting hit with things falling from the sky and things like that. But we'll see how it works. So you start each game of Hazard Zone at the mission area briefing with an overview of the mission area. You and your squad only get one life experience. There will be certain ways to res your teammates. You'll see the regions of the map. They have higher probability for you to encounter these data drives, this intel that you have to scoop up. Enemies and uplinks, which are your communication extension to HQ in requesting call-ins, and you and your squad will have to select your specialists and your loadout, and you have to complement each other with the type of specialist you choose. You'll be composed of 4 unique specialists, so you and your teammates need to pick which one works best, who wants to play what, or assuming who picks what first, you get what's left over. So using DMC, these are the credits that are in this, it's the in-game currency that you earn in the Hazard Zone. You'll be able to purchase weapons, equipment, you'll be able to get SMGs, assault rifles, sniper rifles. You can buy throwables, equipment that'll grant you advantages like medical pouches, ammo crates, smoke grenades. Did you hear that, Ubisoft? Smoke grenades, something that you have to work on with your IP and Ghost Recon, and I guess maybe all of your games. Smoke grenades are a thing, and we need them. Anyway, I digress. What else? You can buy explosive recoilless M5. That might be a big thing for you Battlefield fans. I'm not sure. Every specialist will have access to free attachment-less assault rifle as a starter weapon. So you get a starter weapon. It doesn't have any scope or anything like that. It'll probably be the bare minimum. There are 15 tactical upgrades available at launch. Here's a quick glimpse. Extra throwable, carry +1 your selected throwable gadgets, insider information, show the landing position of the crashing capsules 30 seconds before they arrive. You can get a jump on where to go get your data, possibly extract quicker than anyone else. Loadout insurance, reimburse 25% of upgrades and loadout costs if you die. So that's interesting how that mechanic is going to work. Negotiated bounty, maybe you have some type of Tarkov feel there for some of you hardcore fans. Negotiated bounty, 50% dark market credits bounty when killing opposing forces. Quick draw holster, swap between weapons 15% faster. As for others, you have to discover them when you play the game. Okay, so after you deploy to this landing zone, obviously you're going to be searching for these data drives, this intel, and there are AI controlled occupying forces that will be roaming around the map and guarding the data drives, i.e. I see you Tarkov guys out there, something like that. And this is something that I think Ghost Recon was hitting on the head back in Mercenaries, kind of mixing the PvE/PvP gameplay that would have really worked well for a Ghost Recon game. But of course, Ubisoft dropped the ball when they put out Frontline. Who knows? So yes, AI controlled occupying forces, they'll be roaming, so you got to take them on as well. Be ready for a fight. Be careful. If you go down, your teammates can only bring you back under special circumstances. So more capsules will plunge to the earth as the match goes on, giving you more chances to find this intel, find this data. You and your squad, you have to figure out, what's the best way to grab this data and get out of there. So ammo stations, for those of you who are trigger happy, they'll be littered across the map, marked on your HUD. You'll always know where to go. Uplinks randomly spawn collectible laptops that can also give you powerful abilities to help turn the tide, to even bring back fallen squad members. So there are going to be there is going to be a way with your one life in this match to be rezzed. So each uplink is encoded with a particular call-in, so keep an eye out for 3 different types. So there's a support uplink, give your squad a ranger call-in, a vehicle uplink, a LATV-4 recon call-in, and a redeploy uplink. Give your squad a squad redeploy call-in. The first extraction window opens up shortly after insertion at random extraction zones. So right off the bat, if you can grab these data-driven capsules, this intel, get to an extraction, you can get out of there, you could win. A match could last 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it all depends. Once you arrive at the EZ, LZ, whatever, marked with green smoke, your squad will need to defend it, sound familiar, from the occupying forces and the opposing task forces. So maybe there's going to be PvE/PvP madness at these extraction zones. Remember, you must get on the helicopter to extract. If one of your squad mates fails to board, they will miss the window and have to extract during the final extraction window. So that's crazy. Imagine half your team gets on, or you leave one man behind, he's all on his own now. Once the first extraction is complete, the storm begins to take full effect, making the map more dangerous. To make matters worse, you'll have one last attempt to extract. During the final retrieval phase, most of the initial data drives have been retrieved by other teams. You'll be able to track these with your data drive scanners. So during this phase, you'll be able to actually track other teams. That's interesting how that's going to work. Be aware, you can get tracked as well. So that's going to really bring everything to a head at the end of the game. I'm not sure how I feel about that when it comes to making things easier, or really bringing everything to a head just for the sake of chaos and madness. We'll have to see how it plays out. So as the storm approaches its peak, the final extraction window opens. This last extraction zone will force the remaining teams to battle over the last chance to leave. Any team that's left behind effectively loses, and all data drives that have gathered to this point is lost to the storm. As far as progression in this game mode, squads that successfully capture this intel, these data drives, and extract will be rewarded with currency, DMC, as well as bonus shelled out to members based on their actions taken during the match. I guess if you did more, you'll get more, such as kills, for example. The more data drives you extract, the higher your reward for your squad will be. So it's not only just getting a few. If you just go and scoop up, if you get greedy, you try to scoop up a lot, you'll get more currency. Yeah, so the more data drives you get, the more XP you gain, your overall level in Battle Pass, the more currency you collect to spend on equipment, upgrades, etc. So if you're on a hot streak and your specialist extracts consecutively enough, you'll earn an extraction streak marker. Say that 3 times, back to back to back to back to back. Tied to the chosen specialist that will reduce the cost of the weapons, equipment, and tactical items for that specialist while you continue playing with that specialist. However, if you fail to extract, that marker and all its benefits disappear until you earn another streak. So don't get cocky. It's a long fall. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was just released to the public with the info that we get from Battlefield 2042 Hazard Zone. You know, if it didn't hurt enough to see what Ubisoft did with Ghost Recon creating Frontline, you get it now, Ubisoft. You can't compete in this market with the shit that you put out. You see how Battlefield's doing it here? Now, I'm not saying this is my cup of tea, but they're not going to have things falling from the sky. You know, let's call in a sniper tower. Fortnite, a sniper tower in front of us. Roger that. There are these little things that you do in your games that just make it fail epically. And that, to me, is probably the biggest one. Let's get over the third person versus first person view, whatever. The fact that you created this game and you showcased it a little bit little itty bitty trailer that you showcased. And from what we saw with the mechanics that you provided in a Ghost Recon game, how did you not know people were going to hate it? People were going to shit on it. And now here comes Battlefield that people have to purchase. You know you're doing something wrong when people are going to purchase and play more of the purchased game than the one you put out for free. You guys really need to have a reality check. You need to figure out what's going on at all of your dev studios or upper management. I don't know what's going on, but this is absolutely crazy. It was bad enough normal Battlefield game modes, Call of Duty, Warzone, Apex Legends, Fortnite. People still play Fortnite. But here you come with Hyperscape and X Defiant and now Ghost Recon Frontline. And it's painful at this point to see. I don't know how Ubisoft is going to compete. We'll see what Frontline ends up doing. We all know it canceled. The closed test was canceled. We don't know when that's gonna come back. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you. I'm rambling at this point. I wanted to get this info out to you. I wanted to go through it because can you believe? It's like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Seeing this game mode, seeing that trailer, is absolutely nuts. So, what are you gonna do? Battlefield 2042 Hazard Zone game mode has already put Ghost Recon Frontline into its grave. Everybody let me know what you think. Comment down below. We'll discuss some things. Discord link is in the description. Join the Discord. We can BS outside of these videos in real time. I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody have a great day. I will see you all in the next video. All right, guys. Peace.